Welcome to HeroQuest fans. We had some technical issues, but we're back. Hopefully, those will be a thing of the past. But you alert viewers on twitch.tv/HeroQuest fans Twitch chat. Please let me know if you see any issues with the sound or the video or whatever. But shout out to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio for the music. Check him out on YouTube. Really great stuff. We use his stuff a lot. I was introduced to his channel by Strange Bus. The Strangest Bus. He's got his own Discord. Cool guy, but he couldn't join us yesterday, so I was kind of trying to do the rantcast without him. It's not the same without you, bro. But we have no stream tomorrow due to family events, holiday stuff, so we'll be off. But today we're doing Mage of the Mirror, and I'm willing to go a little bit later if other people are. If you have to leave early, that's fine. Heroes just can drop in and out as they go. So welcome to Ribby, Wardicon, Papa Bear, Bookman Dan04, and of course, returning the man, the myth, the legend from Glasgow, Scotland. It's like the drum roll, the wrestling entrance. Glasgow Gargoyle. Welcome, guys. Join us in the Discord chat on HeroQuest Fans Discord if you want to control a hero like these guys. So we're playing Mage of the Mirror Quest 2. And so far we've got Papa Bear as the Barbarian, and we've got Glasgow Gargoyle as the Elf. And I, of course, will take the role of your old pal, your old nemesis, Uncle Zargon, the evil GM sorcerer. All right, guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, welcome. Okay, so Papa Bear, I went over his stats already. Glasgow, I don't think you missed much at the end there. But real quick, I'm just going to tell you what your character has. Of course, everybody is restored to their full body and mind points, all spells refreshed. So, Glasgow, you've got the Avenger Sword, which you found in the last quest, which is the artifact of the Elven Kingdom. You've got the long sword and the crossbow as your weapons. You're wearing plate armor until you tell me otherwise. You've got a shield and a helmet. You've got the earth spells, but you can change that if you want to. It's a new quest, so you can pick a different one, or do you want to keep those?
I think I'll just stick with the earth spells, thanks.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. And once again, I'm going to give you the option to take one of the elven spells. I think last time you chose Hypnotic Blaze. Do you want to continue with that?
I'm a creature of habit.
All right. Okay, so those will be available to you. Technically, I should have let the wizard pick first, but he's not playing yet, so that'll be that. Okay, and as far as your potions, you have Celerity or Elven Speed. You have one of those. That's the one that lets you do 12 squares and 2 attacks per turn. You've got Fire Resistance. You've got Superior Restoration. That's the one that gives you full body and mind one time. Potion of Vision that lets you see regular traps and secret doors. Airwalk lets you float over a trap. Wolfsbane Potion. The Fire Lance scroll, I believe, was used up. You've got 2 healing plus 4s. Potion of Magical Aptitude. Magic Resistance against damage. And Potion of Antidote. Questions about any of that?
No, that all looks good, but Avenger Sword, I can use my Avenger Sword. What's the stats on that?
Well, I was going to say it's 3 black dice, but the thing is, Queen Terrelia wants it back. So we're going to do a little cutscene, a little interlude here first. The mission was to retrieve the sword and return it to Queen Terrelia.
Ah.
Yeah, I house ruled it, so I thought, well, if you get the sword but you're surrounded by monsters, you could just like start hacking away. But you guys did a pretty good job of getting the treasure and getting out of there with the monsters in pursuit. So,
Mhm.
I just have to plan.
I believe I did get gifted some sort of elven armor.
Yes, you did. And I'm about to reveal that here. So let's take a quick look. And I'll get Carl Casey back up. Just not overwhelming, but you tell me if this is too loud. If you can still hear me okay, you people in the chat. You wonderful folks in the chat. Once again, we are live on Twitch. We are not live on YouTube. Okay. All right. Queen Terralia of the Elven Kingdom. Here she is in her throne room. Mentor approaches. And he steps aside, and in walks Triumphant, the elf, and the barbarian, representing the party of heroes that successfully returned the Avenger Sword. Alright, so you hand over the sword, and she presents a treasure, a reward for your bravery. Let me just check something here. Oh, the elf already has the elven bracers. I'll put that down. Okay. Alright, so Queen Terralia thanks you for your service. She awards you Elven Chainmail. This magical armor gives the elf 2 extra defend dice. It may be combined with a helmet and shield.
Excellent.
And the nice thing is it doesn't slow you down.
Yes, now let's get rid of this godforsaken plate mail.
You can sell it back. And to the barbarian, I suppose I should give you a reward of some kind as well.
Some kind of affliction shirt or something that won't burst.
Well, you already have the cold iron plate, but it just so happens I do have another set of elven chainmail. You may have it.
That's what I wanted. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. It is a queen, right?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Queen.
All right, she has a new mission for you.
What about the Master of Arcane Arts?
Yeah, I was about to say, doesn't Count Cockpox get anything, or is he Chewbacca and he never gets the medal?
Well, I suppose these are in short supply, but since there are no mercenaries in the kingdom yet who will be hired out to your services, I could provide you two other elven chainmail shirts. I better not be wasting my time with you.
I mean, I could take one.
Yeah.
I mean,
Although,
2 seems excessive.
It seems as if, well, could the wizard wear it? He'd have to give up his alchemist cloak if he does.
That. I mean, I'd be happy with a potion.
Potion, you say? Okay. Let me see what our alchemists have. Alright, a potion of wizardry.
Eat.
You can use one
You have
spell.
2 of those.
Yeah, you can use
Gonna
one
put it-
spell twice. Okay. Well, now you have 3. Alright, your next mission. This is a little more somber. So, Mentor approaches, talks quietly with the queen, talks quietly with the queen for a few minutes. Then he comes back. He says, Trelia was pleased with the success of your previous mission as he requested your help again. There's great strife in her kingdom. 2 of her younger sisters were kidnapped and reportedly killed by some evil fiend. A runner had brought news that they were last seen going into a deserted keep near Barra-Moor. Many townspeople recall 2 young women entering the keep, escorted by lumbering, hulking men, although others say that they were evil-looking goblins. If her sisters are alive, bring them home. If not, then bring home their remains, that they may be buried on sacred ground. These foul creatures of chaos have taken these 2 women to an underground cavern south of the Elven Kingdom. The only entrance to this stronghold of chaos is a spiral stairway that descends far underground. Starting from the stairway, you must fight your way to the women, free them, and then bring them back out through the stairway. Good luck. Alright, you leave in silence. I'll just clear the stage here. So we'll begin our shopping phase. So you do have some gold left over from last time. And for the heroes that aren't here, you can actually you can dip into the gold reserves if needed. Looks like the elf has 50. Barbarian has 590. Elviler says there's a pretty big difference between a hulking, lumbering man and tiny little goblin. So the eyewitnesses can't be trusted. Well, that's what we have. Those are the reports that we have. It's pretty hard to know who to trust these days in the Elven Kingdom. Now, of course, Professor Tolkien would say that goblins come in different sizes, just like orcs. They're pretty much the same thing. But in this universe, yeah, you think of goblins as being little dudes. Let me set the stage for you here.
Grab my coffee real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep. So the spiral staircase. The elf and the barbarian. Now, as far as shopping goes, it sounded like, Glasgow, you wanted to sell off your plate mail. It was more of a hindrance than a help.
100%.
Okay. So 850. So, okay, so you have 425 more gold coins to spend, so you have a total of 450. Or no, 475, excuse me. So 475 gold. Okay, so your defense is 6, which is pretty good. You've got a long-range weapon, the crossbow. You've got your long sword, which is diagonal. Do you want to buy anything? I mean, you certainly can, if you wish.
I don't really think that's necessary at this stage. I'll just go with what I have.
Okay, you do have a pretty good stock from last time. Ruby says, maybe I'll shop around for a different hosting service. Luckily, the bot is working. Yeah, we had some issues with MentorBot during our last playtest. That playtest went really well, by the way, but I'm not going to say anything more about it until the author kind of clears it. Okay. Yeah, this will not be a 6-hour stream. Okay, so you got 1 hour. I'll try to be conscious of your time. And yeah, if anybody's waiting in the wings wanting to jump in, if Glasgow has to duck out, of course, just hop into the Discord chat and we can get started. But for now, how would you like to do the turn order? Do you want to do elf then barbarian, or barbarian elf, or what's your thought?
We're still technically within the elf quests, right?
Yes, we are.
All right. He can be our point man then.
Okay. All right, Glasgow. Now, since there's no monsters yet revealed on the board, you begin in the room. You can actually take your full movement if you'd like, which would be 12 squares. You don't have to roll. But the room hasn't really been searched
Am I
for anything
supposed
yet.
to?
Yeah.
Am I supposed to be able to see the board just now? Because I don't.
I see it.
Ah, Count Cogpox is here. Welcome. Yeah, you might have
Maybe
to...
I'll just come out.
Yeah, leave and come
in.
back in. Yeah. Hey, Count Cogpox.
Yep.
Welcome to HeroQuest fans. Are you playing with us tonight?
He's stepped away for some coffee.
Oh, he did say that. Yeah. All right, let me get the body points on screen here. Okay. Oh yeah, we don't necessarily have all those people here this time. So let's get rid of that. Yeah, just figure we'll add heroes as they come in. Okay, so elf, barbarian, and yes, the elf does have 8 body points with the elven bracers. Barbarian has 10. Yeah. Wordicon says, "At work as always, boys. I would join. Have a great session today." Yeah, thanks. All right, is that readable for you? Those body points. I know the 10 kind of takes up a lot of space. We got elf, barbarian, wizard. I assume he's coming back with the wizard unless he tells me otherwise. Welcome, Equilibrium 1980. So we got Papa Bear 1988. We've got Equilibrium 1980. Oh, and Ribby 00. So good old year 2000 stuff.
Returning from the Cofetorium.
All right, so quest 2, on sacred ground. So you're looking for the attendants. Are they alive or dead? Who knows? So is the wizard in play?
Yes.
All right. Do you have a preference on what model you want for the wizard?
Yeah, I guess I can go the standard new edition wizard young model. Yes.
All right. Do you mind going last, or how do you guys want to do the order? We were thinking elf first, but
Not to get too technical on this, I have thought about this.
Mhm.
I really like the idea of the wizard and the elf going first. I could tell you why my strategy's for that.
so you cast a spell,
Yes.
it can have
You know the
effect. Yeah.
So if you do like a like I do like a whirlwind or like a waste their turn spell,
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the party gets to attack that target. They lose the turn, and then it comes back to me, and the rest of the party gets to attack him again. Whereas if the wizard goes last, it really disables a lot of his spells. So you want the spellcasters to go first, and
Okay.
it becomes much more potent. But
You
up
guys
to you
cool with that?
I like it. Let's do it. I'll go last.
I would do wizard, then elf. Possible.
Okay, so got to ask the barbarian. So you've now got the elven chainmail, which doesn't slow you down. It doesn't prevent theft, but is the cold iron plate going into storage then?
Yeah, let's mothball that sucker.
Okay. Are you gonna hang on to the shield, or are you gonna sell it? Because you're
I
not.
want to sell it.
Okay.
Sell it.
So you get back 75 gold.
All right. So now my gold is 665.
I have 665.
Yep.
Okay. Did you want to buy anything? Any potions? I mean, you have quite a stock already, but it's up to you.
How much is 1d6 healing? Is that 200 gold?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna be good for this round. However, quick question. So before I started off with 3 skills. Do I get those 3 skills back because of like my champion status or whatever? Or
You get 3 brand new skills. I'm glad you asked that. You get dodge and trip, disarm and capture, hidden reserves.
okay, so dodge and trip. What was that second one?
Disarm and capture. So you can designate a monster that otherwise would have been killed by you to be a prisoner to try to get information.
Okay, but I don't like control him or anything.
Well, I'll tell you when we get to that if you decide to use it.
Okay, and then hidden
Reserves gives you
reserve.
2 body points back. It's kind of an emergency save. Dodge and trip lets you sidestep an opponent's attack and cause him to fall to the ground, losing a turn. These are all single use. So these replace your previous skills.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, we're ready to begin.
What spells did we have again? Was I fire,
Oh,
wind, and water on this one?
you get to pick. So the elf chose earth already, so
Okay.
it's up
Yeah,
to
I'm
you.
doing fire, air, in water then. Yeah, I'm still pondering these. I really like these Wizard of Zargon spells, but I don't want to use them right now. I did print off the old
Okay.
cards after last week.
Is
but,
there one of those that you want? Just like one.
Yeah, I mean, I would swap out one of my current categories for them, but I'm fine right now.
Okay.
I have to go through
All right.
and read them all again. I just
So
printed
these
them
are the-
just in case.
Okay, so you have fire, air, and water for this quest. All right, sorry
Right.
for the long preamble, guys, and welcome Equilibrium. Thanks for participating. Okay, HeroQuest fans, let's go. Elf, you may roll your movement or just make your full movement if you want. You don't have to roll. So you're in the room. Nothing's been searched for yet. The only thing I could tell you is there's no traps. Otherwise, could be anything.
Is it your intention that the Twitch can see our message stream, whatever, mentor bot?
Good hint there. Yes. Let me share that on screen. Sometimes it doesn't pop up. Yeah, I want everybody to be able to see the dice rolls. There we go. Glasgow, it's all you.
I'm really sorry about this. I still can't see the board. I've tried coming out and back in, but for some reason it's not working. It was working fine earlier, and I don't know what the problem is.
Let me try my camera here. All right. Do you see? Are you using a computer or like a phone or a tablet?
Yeah, just a mobile device. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yes. Jacer always tells us this. Okay, so do you see an icon that shows like a little silhouette of a person, like next to all of us, that you can click on and maybe like switch views or focus? Because you'll see like a big colored square for each of our names, but then you'll see also
Yes.
a little video that you can click on that'll show you like a stream, and that should be the board. So see if you can refresh that or refocus that. If Jacer was here, he could walk you through it. Yeah.
I mean, I see like I've got like the kind of the kind of people icon, like a silhouette, but when I go to that, it really just lists everyone on the stream. And
what if you click on my name?
Says,
click on Kurgan.
Okay, so if I click on Kurgan, nothing happens unless I double click, in which case it goes full screen to Kurgan.
But it doesn't show the board; it just shows the little orc face.
Yeah, that's right. And also, it's got like a little video icon with a kind of red line through it, as if the camera's not on, but obviously it is on.
Interesting.
You can right-click them and click in. There's a disable video checkbox.
That's what I was going to say. It sounds like you have forcefully disabled Kurgan's video.
Oh, right. So, how do I fix that? Let's see.
Try double-clicking on Kurgan and see if it pops up some, like the mute, disable video, add friend. There's a few options there, profile.
Thanks, guys.
I like where you would change their user volume.
Suggestions, yeah.
Okay, so
Like
when I
just
double click,
troubleshoot
it just kind of toggle. Yeah, it kind of toggles between everyone on the stream and Kurgan himself. Let's see. I don't see anything obvious that's been disabled.
Well, the other option is just to pull up. You're gonna have to flip between windows probably. Just get your Twitch up and just mute it. But there's gonna be like a 10-second delay probably with video if you do it that way. Yeah, since I don't have a mobile device, I'm not as familiar with like how to mess around with it. Is it Android or Apple?
It's Android. Yeah, it's Android.
So just so I also have my phone pulled up, Glasgow, and whenever I tap on Quest Talk, right? And then I see a list of people, and then if I kind of hold my finger on Kurgan's icon for a second, then it kind of brings up like options for him. And if I scroll down, excuse me, if I scroll down a little bit, I see an option to turn off their video, and I suspect that's what you have enabled right now. But if you like turn off their video, mute, unmute, do you see that at all?
Okay, I think I have solved the problem because I was listening carefully to what you just said, and it's now thinking, and I think it's going to work.
Nice.
Otherwise, we may have to do this like a text adventure where it's like
theater of the mind. Yeah, you're all in a 4x5 room. There is a staircase in the upper left corner that takes up 4 squares. The elf is in the lower right quadrant of that 4-square tile. Behind him is the barbarian. To the left of him is the wizard. 2 squares to the right of the elf is a closed door.
Okay, I've got it now. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thanks for your patience, everyone.
And that's all the time we have on HeroQuest fans. See you next week. No. No. We're going to get a Christian Bale rant on here from me. Or Nicolas Cage or something. Kidding. No, that was yesterday. Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I take it Elf is first up then?
Yep, you can move the full 12 if you want. I mean, if you want to search the room, it's up to you, or you want to head for the door.
Yeah, let's be boring and search for traps.
Okay, well, I'll just tell you right away, there's no traps. You don't have to waste your search on that. But secret doors, treasure, all yours.
There's no traps in this room or this whole level?
No traps in this particular room.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay.
This is not the trial.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go straight for the door and open it.
Okay, 2. And it begins on sacred ground. Now I got to reveal the room. All right, immediately you see another door. And you see, of course, you see some monsters. If I can find them all. All right, you see 4 orcs. Seems like they were just waiting around.
Okay, can we go east 1 into the room?
All right, you've entered the room. The orcs look like they're
okay, and I'm going to. Yeah, me too. Okay, let's go 2 north. I'll risk two steps north towards that orc.
So far, so good. I mean, he
okay, I've been wanting to do that. Okay, I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'll just do it immediately. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Blaze.
All right, Hypnotic Blaze. This is the first time this has been used in any of our campaigns. When the spell is cast, an illusion of a huge animated flame appears. Every figure in the room or corridor, except for the spellcaster, must roll 1 red die. A figure that rolls equal to or less than its mind points is unaffected by the illusion. Rolling a number greater than its mind points means that the figure is paralyzed for 3 turns, unable to move, attack, or defend. So it sounds like it just is a one-time effect rather than everybody that enters the room. Okay, so you cast it, boom! Suddenly this huge flame appears in the eyes of these orcs, so they've got to roll to figure out if they can beat it. 1 red die each, and I don't think orcs have very many mind points, if I remember correctly. It's been a while
That's
since
so powerful.
I think it's 2.
All right, is it 2? Could be.
I think it's 2, yeah.
Orc. Yep, you remember well. So they got to roll a 2 or less. Ruby just redeemed a threat card for Zargon. Thank you for that. I will treasure it always until I have to use it. Okay, 3, 4, 1, and 3. Okay, so the only orc that was unaffected is this one with the flail. Everybody else is affected.
Okay, that's not bad for a first outing of the spell.
Yep.
My daughter loves that spell and employs it frequently as the elf.
So those orcs are all freaking out. They're like, "Oh, fire!" Oh! They're like just kind of flailing around.
Love it.
Okay. Wizard. And
Me?
you received a gift from Queen Terelia of another potion of wizardry, so you actually have 3.
Yes.
All right. So now you've got to roll for movement, and you got a 7.
The flail orc in the back right, the top
Yeah.
right.
He's fine. The rest of the orcs are just like, what?
Okay, I'm gonna move right into the doorway 1 square. Into the blue room.
Oh, hold on. Jacer just announced that John Cena has entered the chat. I didn't see him at all. Okay, what were you saying? Sorry.
I'm gonna hit that orc right there diagonally with my alchemist staff.
Okay, the mighty alchemist staff. So 2 black dice. Yeah, Jacer, if you're joining us as a hero, feel free. Otherwise, if you're lurking, I guess pray for my enemies. Okay.
1 hit.
1 hit. And I don't think the monster's able to attack. Let's see.
Yeah, do they get to defend? Does it say anything about that?
Doesn't say they can defend either. So he's just like, what? He was too distracted by the flames, the fake flames, to do anything. So you got him. Got him.
Was he already hit once, that guy?
No.
They only have 1 body point.
They only have 1 body point. These are just
Oh, I thought
regular
they had
orcs. Oh, I didn't roll to see if they were elites, did I? Not that they could defend anyway. But, yeah, they're just regular orcs. All right, wizard. Thank you for that. Now the barbarian, the mighty barbarian, steps forth.
Quick question. So with me and my elven plate, is my defense still at 5 then?
Yes.
Okay,
Because
cool. Just wanted to make sure, and with my full movement finally. Alright, so I'll... Alright, march me up to the flail orc, would you? I'll stand just to the right of the elf.
so he's honorable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, and I will chop his head off.
3 skulls. Yeah. He raises his flail, and then you just kind of like cut him down.
Yep.
Yeah, because 3 black as a knight, you're pretty powerful.
Right.
Okay, just hacked him down like it was no problem. Okay, Zargon's turn.
I did my Conan shtick my Arnold shtick last time. I'm not going to do that today. Everyone will get tired of it.
Stop it! Alright, let's see. See, the card doesn't say that the monsters get to try again. It just says they just roll that 1 time. So I guess they're just they're permanently affected. That is pretty powerful.
It's very powerful. Yeah, and for 3 turns, no less. So it's a good way to clear the room.
Okay. So that's... Yeah, so this is the first round. So there's 2 more rounds that they are affected. What heroes are available? Hey, Jacer. So, Jace, if you want, you could bring in the dwarf. Unless you want to introduce a totally new hero. There was Queen Terelia gifted 3 suits of elven chainmail, and 2 of them are already in use, but there is a 3rd one that you could take if you want.
Ace could reprise the role of the knight.
He could. Or any
Yeah.
other hero for that matter.
Did we not have 4 last time we played, or was it 3?
Yeah, we had 4. That's why it took so long. Well, and we were having such a good time.
I love it when everyone plays one hero. That's just how I like to play. Like 2 bogs someone down.
Yeah, it's easier when each person controls a hero because you can be thinking about your turn. You're not having to like manage as many resources. So yeah, it is ideal.
Yeah, I could do the dwarf.
Okay, cool. All right, so the dwarf runs upstairs, huffing and puffing. He was a little late to the party. Okay, so
Exactly, he was trying
He
to
had a rough
squeeze
night
into
of-
elven plate chainmail.
yeah, he was. The tailors were trying to help him get it on. It wasn't fitting very well, but since it was magical, they finally were able to like get it right. And I'll just add it to the group. So turn order, I have him last as 7. So let's see. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so he's ditching his bracers. His defense is now 5 because he's wearing the elven chainmail, which does not impede movement. He's got 600 gold, 2 potions of magic resistance for all effects, potion of warmth, healing +4, fire resistance, potion of battle, 2 antidotes, and let me draw his 2 skill cards for the dwarf. I'm hearing just an echo there, sir. Parry and riposte.
Hold on.
I think it's your microphone, yeah. Maybe.
No, I had Switch open.
Oh, okay, double. Turn your TV down, your radio down. Okay, so you've got feint, where you can re-roll 1 set of dice, and you've got parry and riposte. You can completely parry an attack without taking any damage, immediately follow up with a turn attack. The opponent defends against your attack with 1 less combat die. So those are your 2 skills for this quest. Yeah, Ribby, he's got it. He's got it fixed, or maybe he doesn't. Yeah, there's some feedback coming through. It says Ribby.
Just said, yeah, I know. I closed Twitch completely.
Okay.
But here, let me mute.
Yeah, I mean, if it's too much trouble, I mean, just do what you got to do. But I was gonna say, yeah, if you mute when you're not talking, maybe that'll solve it. Okay, so yeah, so these 2 orcs in this room are affected by hypnotic blaze for 2 more rounds. But go ahead, dwarf. There are monsters on the board. There's 2 regular orcs in the next room. So roll your movement.
There is a noise suppression option on the phone app as well that will suppress talking. If you can find it, you just scroll up from the bottom when you see the mic and the join voice button on a channel. It's on there.
Yeah, I was just going to say, Glasgow is on the phone, just like you, Jacer, so the 2 of you can compare notes on how to optimize. So,
Yeah, the same thing. I have the noise suppression, and then I also have the unchecked the show non-video participants. That way, the screen.
okay, we're back. HeroQuest fans, shout out to Carl Casey, White Bat Audio. You know the rest. We've got our brave heroes here. And we're playing Quest 2 Mage of the Mirror. So I was trying to say that last time we had an equipment purchase. So there is a Warhammer, which is a 4 dice attack. I was thinking out of this, the only hero that doesn't have a 4 dice attack is the elf. So Glasgow, would you accept the gift?
Yes, absolutely. I'll take that gift.
All right. So you've got a Warhammer.
Can the
I'll
elf
just put
use
that in my
with his-
pocket.
His wee little arms.
Sure.
I'll just put the Warhammer in my pocket just now.
Yep.
Strap it to your back.
That works. Okay, and I got a a threat card and a combat card from last time, so I'll keep those in reserve. Okay, so the Mighty Dwarf, controlled by Jacer. I didn't see what you wanted to do if you were telling me, so the only thing that's changed is that you have 5 defend dice with the Elven Chainmail. Your bracers are in reserve because they're basically considered like a body armor.
Yes. Rolling 2d6 for movement. So there's
Yep.
an orc.
2 orcs.
Okay.
Now
Well, I saw one right away.
yeah, they're all both being affected by the Hypnotic Blaze, so they're ripe targets at the moment. Another chaos card for Zargon. Thank you, Ribby. Ha ha ha. Perfect.
I'll stand next to the wizard and attack that one.
Alright, you're attacking with your battle axe.
Yes, I am.
Alright.
Two hits.
Wow. Okay. Oh, he can't defend. So. Got him. He thought it was the flame. Alright. Zargon's turn. The orc continues to flail around. He knows the heroes are in the room, but that flame, that hypnotic blaze, is just everywhere else he looks. So he's completely unable to actually target anybody. All right, Elf.
I feel a little bit sorry for this orc, but I'm just going to stab him with my longsword.
Just put him out of his misery, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see your attack then.
Okay. HQ roll. All right. HQ roll.
Teach him to seek
Yeah.
employment with the evil darkness.
Got him. All right, no more monsters. The room is clear.
Okay, so can we go down to the door? The closed door, that is, and open it.
All right, you open the door, Elf. Let's see what you see through the corridor. Again, I play a little differently than some people. I don't necessarily reveal everything. But you can see out the door a little bit. You can see out the corner. And you see a furry tail. That's interesting. Belonging to a giant wolf.
Oh my goodness, golly gosh. Okay, let's...
Can we see the stats for the wolf? I'm not familiar with some of the Mage of the Mirror
Right.
creatures.
This is a fearsome beast that takes up 2 squares of movement. And he can move up to 9 squares. Attack of 6. Defend of 3. And 5 body points, but only 1 mind point.
Okay.
5 body points?
Yep.
So, help me understand. So, when I started moving, there was no monsters, so I was using unrestricted movement. But now that I can see a monster, can I continue to move, or does my movement end?
You've got to roll, and we just subtract the squares you've already moved from whatever that is.
Oh yeah, I think I actually had the answer to that from last week.
Yeah.
Are these supposed to be
Okay,
werewolves
so-
or just giant wolves?
So far, it's a giant wolf.
Okay.
You're wondering if damage from this wolf leads to a werewolf curse. Well, not necessarily.
Okay, so I rolled a 5, so I think it's best that I just stay put and let other folk have some room to take on the werewolf. To take on the wolf, the giant wolf. So I'll just stay where I am.
All right. Wizard.
Okay. After me, the barbarian. Well, I believe the barbarian is going to walk out in that hallway, give him a smashing. So I'm going to walk out in that hallway and take 1 square to the right. Should I roll for it? Let me see.
Well,
Classic dogpox roll.
yeah.
10. Okay. So yeah, one's right there, 1 square to the right of that. Just around the corner. So I'm going to go.
Yeah, you just move straight out the doorway and you're already in range. You're already adjacent.
Well, I'm the wizard. That's the.
Oh.
Who's the wizard? That's the. Yeah.
Whoops.
I assume the barbarian's going to move there next turn.
Okay.
I'm going to move 1 square to the right of where you just put the barbarian.
1 square to the right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see some more stuff. Yeah, my bad. There's a double stone wall directly behind you, blocking that corridor. And you also see a closed door to the east. So that's what you see. Wizard.
I'm going to move 3 more squares to my right.
Okay. I guess there
Then
weren't any
now-
traps there.
And now I shall. Ball of flame.
Ball of flame. Okay. So 2 hits. And I got to roll 2 red dice to reduce the damage by 1 point for each 5 or 6 rolled. I rolled 1 6, so I avoided 1 of the damage, but the other one hit.
I wonder why
think
these
it's-
make you roll the red die and not like the mind points.
Well, that's how it works in the North American rules. Yeah.
I just feel like the mind point is underutilized in the North American rules.
Yep.
All right, I rolled an 11, so just go ahead and walk me down straight to the right of the wolf. And he has 4 body points still.
Yes.
Oof. Okay. Do I still have a potion of icy strength, right?
Icy strength. I don't have that you have that anymore.
Okay. Maybe I drank it last time. I was guzzling all sorts of stuff last time.
It
Do I
was
have
cool and refreshing?
a potion of frostskin?
Nope, use that too.
Okie dokie.
That was when that ice gremlin showed up and he stole the thing and we decided which one was being used, I think. Maybe I'm thinking the other campaign. Ignore it.
Okay, I'm just gonna swing better. Here we go. 2 skulls.
2 skulls, okay. Now I only defend with 3. The giant wolf defends nothing. 2 hits.
Two brothers.
But he's got 2 left. Yeah, he's like a nerfed ogre. Okay, after the mighty barbarian, the mighty dwarf. Rolled a 5. All right, Jacer.
I can stick him on the other side of the barbarian. So if the wolf's still alive, the barbarian can attack and then jump over me, and I can try to make an attack.
All right. My turn?
Yes.
All right. Surprisingly, the wolf begins to retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you're all feeling kind of proud of yourselves that you chased off the giant wolf.
Haha.
Yeah, and that he didn't try to attack and then run.
Nope. All right, your turn. Elf.
Okay.
Ten movement, elf. Not bad, not bad.
Okay, so let's go. Let's follow the wolf down the way the wolf came. So, 2, 3.
I think he wants us to follow him. Why would he retreat?
Okay, there's a stone wall there.
I think he's putting them. I think he's playing a trick.
I'll lead you into some traps. Classic wolf /
Yeah.
Kurgan move.
I think that feint and retreat or something like.
Well, curiosity's got the better of me, so I'm going to continue moving down.
Nice. I like it.
9. Okay. You see a closed door.
And
You got one more square.
okay, let's go crossbow.
All right. 3 dice. Cocks a bolt. And fires 1 skull. Ching! Defended. No damage.
Sorry about that.
Oh, I was like, what was that? Dun, dun, dun. Is that a
Accidentally
soundboard?
clicked sound. Yeah, I accidentally clicked my
Oh,
sound.
I forgot all about the soundboard. I just got to see what we got here. Okay, we will not abuse that. Okay, all right. Wizard.
So if I'm in that corner and I search for traps, do I do both corridors or do I have to pick one?
You got to pick one. That's how I handle it. Different than the companion app.
Okay. How's the companion app do it?
It just assumes that you've searched both of them at the same time. You're at a
Okay.
crossroads. I don't think that's in the official rules. I think they just did that for simplicity's sake. But, I mean, you could play that way if you wanted. I'm not choosing to, though.
Yeah, because a corridor is strictly a straight line, and in the manual, I think it doesn't say search corridors.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go forward. I'm gonna open that door. No, that seems like crazy.
Crazy. Now, why would you open the door? There could be monsters in there.
I can't remember which campaign were we doing the walk-in voice all night. Was it this one?
I think it was Rise of the Dread Moon. Now, somebody did name the mummy Crypt for Walken, which was pretty funny. Okay, so the room is revealed. You see a bookcase down here. Fireplace. And let's see what else. You also see
It's a pile of gold. 3 of all harm.
Wouldn't that be nice?
We're getting the elven furniture. I love it.
A Chaos Warrior.
Oh. Ow.
Oh.
Easy. I love that model for the Chaos Warrior.
Yeah. Now where? I was gonna say, if you love that, then you'll love this. There's a second Chaos Warrior.
Love biscuits.
Okay.
Are you rolling to see if they are elite here?
I'm glad you reminded me.
Don't remind.
Well, I don't want to cheese it.
Nope, they're just normal slaves to darkness.
All right.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna need to step up here and save my squishy wizard friend from the 2 angry refrigerators towering in front of him. So, 10. Just move me straight across, and I'll do the upper Chaos Warrior.
Oh wait, I was gonna do a trap search.
Wait. Sorry.
Okay.
The
there's just
southern
traps.
corridor, south of me.
Oh, okay. You get a feeling of dread, but beyond that, you can't really tell.
Okay.
Okay, so
Would he have to keep moving another space so he doesn't see monsters?
I don't interpret it that way.
Oh,
Take it
okay.
as
Oh, I didn't
the
thought of that.
monster is in the corridor or in the room with you, not that you see him on the other end of the board or something like silly like that. My my opinion. Even though the app does it that way, I think the app is wrong. Okay. It's like that's a case where the app is taking the rules too literally. Like if you see monsters anywhere. Okay, barbarian is. What did the barbarian get? Oh, 10? Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to attack the upper Chaos Warrior.
Yep. And I will swing my sword.
Sweet
2 skulls.
sword.
Boy.
2 skulls. Ching, and a hit.
How many body points did I get? 3? 3 is it? Okay.
So 1 wound to that monster. Dwarf. Sorry about that. I gotta kind of manhandle this particular camera. 5.
I guess put me just south of the wizard. And search for secret doors.
Okay, no secret doors detected.
Alright.
Is it my evil turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Oh, I should say that as you move down the corridor, you do see a stone block there. That should have been revealed earlier. Okay. So the upper Chaos Warrior attacks the Barbarian. 1 skull.
I got. Ching.
Okay. Chaos Warrior moves down in front of the doorway. Other Chaos Warrior attacks the Barbarian. 3 skulls.
Oh boy.
Cha-ching,
Oh.
and 1
Oh.
hit.
All right.
First blood.
9 body points.
That's right. And body points for the Barbarian. Okay, and then this Chaos Warrior moves to the door. 1, 2, 3. Blocking the door with his armored bulk. And now the giant wolf turns on the elf and attacks. With 6 attack dice. Five skulls.
Oh.
So if you got 6 defense.
Holy smokes.
Well, I hoped you learned your lesson, sir. Chasing after things all by your lonesome like that.
No guts, no glory. He rolled defense and he blocked 1. He took 4 damage. Down to 4 body points. Barbarian's turn, and I just got to answer this phone call. Hold on.
Does anyone remember what Potion of Strength does?
I have it here.
I think
Well,
Potion of
literally your
Strength
next attack.
gives
Plus
you
2 attack.
extra 2 attack dice.
Okay. Thank you.
For me,
This is a really cool format. Do you guys ever play like in tabletop or any VTT?
have.
I guess. Cool.
we have before. I've already given my complaints about that. I mean, it's got kind of a high learning curve. It looks great,
Oh,
but if everybody in your
I've
group
never
has it and knows
I've
how
never
to
got
use
a chance. Yeah, I've never got a chance to play this game yet. I'm new to Hero Quest, so
it. Oh,
Sweet.
okay. So Hoobastank, welcome.
thank you. It's like I saw the reprint, and then I came across that video. You know, Hero Quest is great because, and I was just like,
The
well, I gotta
miniature.
check it out. Yeah,
Guard.
the gargoyle. Well, the gargoyle. Just look at that gargoyle. You need to get in on that action.
The
I
muscularity.
love that guy.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah, he
Also-
needs to come back.
Yep.
That video also got me into this game, so I'm with
Really?
you on that one.
Oh
yes,
my god.
needs to go on the payroll. Yeah.
He's
it
great.
really does.
Yeah, I was just like, come on, you buy a $100 game for a meme, but I mean, it is a good game, so however you get in, bless him. Yeah, so Hoobastank, are you just watching, or do you want to actually take an active role in this adventure?
Well, I would just like I'm just kind of watching. I'm actually doing some work, and then I saw the announcement, and then I joined the Discord to kind of make sense of the game.
Sure.
But is this the reprint or is this the original?
So it's a combination. So this board is actually the classic board that I've reprinted in a larger format with a quad fold. And these pieces are the remake pieces. I'm actually reading I printed off because I can't afford the original ElfQuest pack. But I mean, I'm making reference to the notes from the remake version and also the draft notes.
Very cool. I do have the DOS game. There's a DOS game that I've been running in DOSBox.
That's great. It's like the
I've heard-
easiest version of HeroQuest that exists, but it is kind of, yeah. It's
Then there was like another like computer science students project, and I
Lurch
forget
Breaks.
even.
Lurch Breaks
Yeah.
Isometric HeroQuest, which Amalgam Ash on
He
Ash
plays that a
Quest. Yeah, he plays that a lot. I've got a
That
mod
one is hard.
that I'm working on with it. Yeah, it's pretty unforgiving, but it's pretty fantastic. Yeah. Okay. Well, you're welcome to watch. I was gonna say if you're in the Twitch chat, you can like add to the quest, you can buy stuff for the good guys or the bad guys. But if you just want to observe, I mean, more than
Yeah, I just want to
don't mind.
see like how the flow of the game actually works. I did get the reprint, and I'll probably subject my wife to it. So
Yeah, the
That'll
game,
teach her.
yeah, the game system quests are pretty easy, but some of the expansions need work, and so we've made a lot of modifications. So you might not recognize those at first, but trust me, they're there. This and Frozen
Cool.
Horror were extremely difficult, so we could have just removed stuff, but instead I chose to add stuff. So that was kind of my strategy. It just means that the quests are a little longer. If you're looking for like the magical, hour-long quest, then you probably want to remove stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome. Okay, so the giant wolf did his attack, and I think he's gonna back off a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Just out of sight.
Actually, I think the wolf
The
had
wolf
to move
moved
one
to
square
attack.
to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
shoot.
he already.
I can't. No retreat. Okay, you're right. Thanks, guys. Keeping me honest. Even
He
though I'm
triggered an attack of opportunity.
evil sorcerer. Yeah, I don't get move, attack, move for giant wolves. Okay. All right. Back to heroes then. Elf, you're up.
Okay, am I allowed to switch to my newly acquired Warhammer?
Oh yeah. Does not require an action.
Okay, let's take out this Warhammer and smash the wolf with it.
All right. All right. So
4
roll your-
attack?
4 dice. Yep. 1 skull. Okay. Only defend with 3.
You even lift, bro.
Ching. The antagonism from the other heroes. Good. This is like the little boys at the table fighting amongst themselves. Zargon's like, perfect.
Okay, I'm going to now drink my final potion of Elven Speed.
All right.
Get the heck out of Dodge.
Well, if you're drinking it now, that means you get 2 attacks, so you could do a second attack.
Oh, I like that. Okay, so let's have another shot with my Warhammer then.
All right. Okay, 1 skull. Alright, and I'm just going to apply my defense to the whole thing. So it's as if you got 2 skulls and I only blocked 1 and I took 1 damage. 4. So he's got 1 left. Alright, and so you can move 12 squares as well.
Okay, so I want to go as far north as I can, then as far east as I can.
Just enough to get right up next to the wizard. Making him a little nervous. He hands you a breath mint.
Oh yeah, I'm a wizard. Wizard mage. What the heck is the difference anyhow?
Alchemist, Magi,
Shaman.
Trickster,
Hey,
Stormcrow.
where's the? How many mind points does a Chaos Warrior have?
Good question. Since I don't have the mind points memorized, let me just consult the card here.
I believe it's 3.
Thank you, Jay, sir. You're probably right. And in fact, you are.
Okay, and then which ones of these guys have taken damage?
The one to the right, to the east,
He's
has
taken.
taken, yeah, has taken 1 wound.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to attack the one right in front of me.
Wizard right here, yeah. The
Yes.
one in the doorway is not wounded.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna
Keep
hit that
switching.
one.
Keep deciding.
And-
It's like I
and I'll
want
miss.
the barbarian to go next, but yeah. Okay, so you attacked and you missed.
Okay, and then I'm going to.
Sorry, wizard.
The wolf is still alive down there.
There's 1 body
Okay,
point
and then I'm
left.
going to move 2 squares to my left. I'm just gonna jump over the elf. Just do a little excuse me, kind of weave under his shield there. Get into position, and there you go.
Thank you, Ribby, and I appreciate the icons to let me know that you're drawing something for me. All right, so chaos card for Zargon. I like it. Thank you. All right, so the wizard is done with his turn.
Yes. Another beautiful failed attack by the mighty wizard.
Okay, now the barbarian. Yeah. So what I was saying earlier was I was referring to the barbarian. Yeah, I'm so used to the barbarian either going first or going second, but he's actually third this time.
Or like rolling for movement so that a wizard like me doesn't come along and try to game that system. Because it's really the wizard who benefits from going wizard and then elf going.
It's a good strategy.
Because it really amplifies those spell powers. You know?
Yeah, in the introductory rules, they give a sample turn order and they always put the wizard last. But it's like, yeah, it is often better for him to go, like second.
All right, I'm just gonna move down south 1. I don't need to roll to move 1, right?
No.
Okay. And I'm gonna swing my sword.
Okay. 3 black, 1 white.
Yeah.
3 skulls. Wow. Okay. Chaos Warrior defends. No defense. Got her.
Is that a wrestling move too then, is it? Or is it 3 shields?
Shields.
Okay.
Gonna slam her into the bookcase. No, not necessary. Okay. That's one of the foes down. Alright, dwarf.
The dwarfs are going to move 1 space north and attack through the doorway.
Three skulls.
3 skulls.
Chaos Warrior defends. No defense.
Well done,
Yes.
dwarf.
One-shotted the Chaos Warrior.
Alright, and then he's going to turn and just face the south. In case that wolf has enough movement to still hit me. And that brings it up to your turn.
Okay. Alright, the giant wolf is going to move back 1. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do. Alright, elf. Three.
Okay, let's go east 3 into the room. And can we search for secret doors?
Okay, no secret doors found. Yeah, it says disconnected, reconnecting in 1 second. Okay. All right, welcome back to HeroQuest fans. I think we're live again. It says live, doesn't say what kind of connection we've got going. So yeah, they're going to send out a technician next week to check on things, find out why they're getting errors on the line. So can't be helped for now. We may lose you in a few minutes, but anyway, thanks to Glasgow Gargoyle, he had to leave. We've got Jacer, Papa Bear, we had Hoobastank lurking for a while there. So I think I did my turn, and then it was back to your guys' turn. And then the elf went into the room and he searched for secret doors. And I kind of lost it after that. Who, anybody remember? Should we just say it's the wizard's turn?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is.
Cockpox, I don't know if he's at his mic right now. He did say he had a technician over something. He's going to be up and down, so I don't know if he might be AFK.
Oh, he's having issues too?
No, he just said he just said he had some stuff going on in the background that he might be up and down from his computer, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we can have people take control. So who wants to take control of the elf? You guys want to double up?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take control of the elf then. So
Papa Bear. Okay.
Alright, so that makes me the wizard.
Yep. So Jacer takes over for the wizard for now. Yeah, and if anybody else wants to jump in, we can always split it up. As we said, it's nicer to have one hero per player, per human player. Okay. So Jacer with the wizard got a 7.
It's move in there. I guess to the right of the elf. And search for traps.
No traps detected. Okay, Joe Kozier says, I'm just dropping by to buy potions and mercs. Players can decide who gets what. Wordicon says, sorry to hear that. Oh, okay, welcome back. Yeah, we were having those issues. A technician's coming out to help me next Saturday. So we may drop the stream multiple times for all we know, but we'll play on as you guys are willing. So you want to take the control back of the wizard? We just had him go into the room.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever
Yeah.
whose turn it is.
And what was he searching for, if anything? Oh, traps. There's no traps. Okay, and Joe Kozier just is slinging gold like nobody's business. So he just redeemed 4 potions, 2 mercenaries.
nice.
Now I will just let you know, Joe, we are not using mercenaries on this quest. So those mercenaries will be held in reserve for the next quest. Or I should say the quest 4. So mercs will come
You with was it blade and zip?
Okay. So we'll just note 4 mercs for quest 4. Easy to remember. Okay, but the potions, I can give those to you now. So poison, we won't count that. These are safe. So potion of battle. Won't count the poison. Magic resistance for damage. Potion of healing for 4. And potion of healing 1d6. Heroes decide. Joe says,
Guys
good luck
take
to the
those.
rest
I'm
of the
all
quest.
chucked up.
Gotta bounce and cook dinner. Oh, what were you saying? Sorry.
I got so many potions. You guys divvy those up.
Okay, so who
Oh.
wants what?
Barbarian will take 1 potion of healing and 1 potion of battle.
Okay, which potion of healing did you want? D6 or +4?
I'll take a D6, bringing me up to 3.
Okay.
The dwarf could use a healing. He has the 1+4 and I think a warmth.
Okay. So 2 +4s are now held by the dwarf. All right, who gets the potion of battle?
Barbarian will take it.
Sounds good. That's the one where you can re-roll your attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll re-edit the video when we're all done. And then who gets magic resistance?
Maybe give that one to the elf.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the elf did use a bunch of them. I think he still has one magical resistance, but I think he used both of them for the effects.
Yeah, I have
They
one.
might have.
Yeah, okay. So Papa Bear is still controlling the elf, so you've got 2 magic resistance against damage. Cockbox has got the wizard, Papa Bear, the barbarian, Jacer, the dwarf. Okay. Alright, that was cool. Yeah, you folks in the
Thank you
chat
very much.
cash stuff in, yep. Alright, so after the wizard, we've got the barbarian.
Okay. And because there's there are monsters on. We still got that wolf to deal with, right?
Yep, sure do.
Okay. Whale. Where is the wolf at? Okay. And he has 1 body point left.
Yep.
All right. Well, let me roll. See what I can do here. 8. That's too far away. Let me just see what's in this door. So can you move me 1 to the right, and then I'll open the door.
Wait, which hero is this?
Barbarian.
Barbarian, okay. 1 to the right to open the door.
Yes, sir.
Right. Let's make sure I got you in view here. Alright, so we're opening the way to the green room. See another bookcase. And another closed door.
Is that it then? Are there no
Nope.
monsters? Okay.
There's monsters galore. Just gotta gather them up.
Excuse me.
Yep, you see
I'm-
4 goblins.
Oh, okay.
What were you saying?
Nothing.
Goblins.
Now the great sword that I have, it does not. It does allow me to attack diagonal.
Yes.
Okay. Man.
Okay, one of these is an elite.
I know I could go in there and slay one, but frankly, I don't want to really open myself up to getting attacked on all sides, so I'm just gonna stay put. So.
Discretion, the better part of valor. Okay. So the walking tank does not choose to enter the room.
That's right.
Alright. Okay, dwarf.
$11.
11.
Alright. I'm gonna go into the green room. I want to jump the square on the other side of the door and aim for the bottom left corner next to the orc or the goblin.
Okay, roll your one skull, or yeah, roll your one combat die for the jumping.
Skull.
Okay, you succeeded. Okay, so you jumped over, and which square were you wanting to end up on?
Down. So that I'm in the corner next to the goblin with the little hatchet.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, I want to smash him to pieces. I got a wrestling move.
Wow.
Gonna
Okay.
hit.
Okay, well,
Can I try an uncommon feat to throw this goblin at the other goblin for that one skull? That way he has a chance to defend.
okay, he didn't defend anyway. Yeah, go ahead, do your uncommon feat. Roll one die. Skull is success. Failed.
No, I'm
Okay.
too involved in the wrestling moves.
All right. Well, you did the world's strongest slam.
Yeah, it just failed to fall on the next goblin. But it was definitely spectacular.
Got him.
And his name is Mark Henry.
World's strongest dwarf. Okay, my turn.
Yes, it is.
All right, elite goblin rushes forward to attack. Missed. Okay, other goblins 1, 2. So regular goblin attacks the dwarf. 2 skulls. Ching. No damage. Okay, this goblin moves 1, 2, 3, 4 behind the. Yeah.
Can the elite one move and attack?
No, he's just.
Like move, attack, move?
No,
or...
he doesn't.
Oh, no, it's a stance. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. I mean, that is a nice idea for an upgrade if someone were to upgrade a monster. I am adjusting the prices on just a couple of things here. Don't mind me.
Alright, so that brings back to the elf then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I will go ahead and roll for the elf. 5. Not great. Okay, the elf does have a crossbow, right?
Yes.
Okay, so could you back the camera up? Could I see where the placement of the wolf is?
Yeah. You're starting to sound like an NES game there.
Yeah, I heard it like a pup, pup, pup.
Okay. Alright,
Gone now, whatever it was.
that's not good. So is if
B-52.
if the elf moves 2 spaces to the right, can I shoot the goblin through the doorway there? Or I guess can the elf shoot the goblin from the doorway where the elf currently is?
No, there's heroes in the way. If he moves to this corner here, yes, he could stab with his longsword. You want to try
Okay.
that?
Yeah, let's do that.
I totally forgot about the wolf. When I just saw
I was kind of surprised you didn't
wolf.
go for the wolf when you rolled that 11.
It's no threat.
I didn't want to be alone, but if the wolf wants to move, I didn't want to railroad Kurgan out of his turn.
I'll go with you, Jace. We can take out that wolf.
But that's why I also moved the other way, because if the wolf does move, he has to take 2 moves to get to us.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll at least kind of be prepped if he moves towards us, but we might have to deal with him on the way back or to go through that door.
Okay, so the elf is just gonna stab at the goblin through the door. So with the long sword, that's 3 dice. But does the elf have any like
Bonuses? No, just 3
Yeah.
white. 3 white.
Okay,
His bonus is that he got a 4th spell, and he used the Hypnotic Blaze. So that's used up. He's just got his 3.
blade. All right, I believe that goblin is dead.
Yeah, there's no way he can defend against that.
Yes.
Yeah, and once again, shout out to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. Listening to some retro synth there on YouTube. Okay, after the elf, wizard.
All right. I will. Okay, so I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move into that room with the goblin, and 1 square up right when I come in the room. 1 square north.
Okay.
And so we got an elite goblin. Has he taken any damage?
No, he's still only got 1 body point.
Has he?
He
Okay.
attacks with black dice, defends with blue dice.
Okay, I'm gonna have to hit him with the sling.
Sling, okay. So one die.
Actually, put me 1 square south of there, and I'm gonna hit him with the staff.
Okay, so 2 black dice. Okay, 1 skull. See him defend. Got him.
Haha,
Nice.
Quish. Then I'll just like put my staff down and kind of nod around, look over at the dwarf, like, yeah, I had to take care of that.
Rules and you have the talent. Miller time. Well, not yet. I guess 1 more. Goblin in the room.
All right, so the barbarian, he'll just kind of walk 3 spaces forward, right up to the goblin. Full confidence in his prowess. I will take care of this. 3
Dude, the voice
skulls.
Couldn't leave that on the table. We had to bring that back.
3 skulls. Okay. Wounded Frenzy. A hero's attack is merely angered a monster by wounding it. So he not only suffers no damage, but he can counterattack with 2 extra dice. So he attacks with 4 dice.
I'm glad the elite guy didn't have that one.
Oh, but he missed.
He was too frenzied. But does he get a wrestling move on me?
No, he's got to roll black shields.
That's
for
good.
Monster wrestling.
Okay. All right, that's good.
It's worth a shot.
Dang.
One of my chaos cards. Okay.
Kind of swaggered into this room, but apparently I didn't. No cool points for me.
All right. So after the barbarian, dwarf.
Another 10. Guess I'll go to the top right next to the bookcase and the goblin, and I'll try to cut him down.
All right, go for it. 3 skulls.
3
Yeah.
skulls.
Don't have a card for that, so you got him. All right.
All right, Wolfie.
Well, creature of the shadow still lives. Okay. Alright, the giant wolf moves forward. Down. 2. Alright, and that's all he's gonna do. Elf.
Oh yes, I'm the elf. Well, I guess I'll start with rolling.
Just keep rolling.
7.
7.
Rolling. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me move 5 spaces to the door on the right, and I'll open it.
Are you giving your own spin to it, or are you kind of playing how Glasgow is playing? Brash, bold.
You mean with that thick Scottish accent, or?
You don't have to imitate his accent.
No, I would sound like I'm making fun of him, which I don't want to do. So I will
Okay.
pass.
Yeah. Okay, so you're opening the door.
Yes. And I peek outside with my skittish elf.
I mean, I always think of Montgomery Scott from Star Trek. Like, I mean, I can't even do an accent that good, but people always say, "Oh, he has a terrible, terrible Scottish accent." But when I was a kid, I didn't know any better. I was like, "Wow, that's not his real, that's not his normal voice." I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's James Doohan. Isn't he like Canadian in real life?
I don't know. There were
I
several
think he
Canadian
is.
actors on that show. Okay, so you see. Oh, you're stepping out into the hallway or not?
Yeah, he's got 2 spaces left, so I will step out and heck down.
Okay. So
Unless you got something to.
There's a stone wall to the north, and to the south, there's an orc. Actually, let me grab this one. There's an orc right in front of you.
Oof.
All right, let me roll for him. Normal orc.
Okay. With my final movement, I will take 1 step back then, away from the orc.
Away from the orc.
And I can go ahead and fire my crossbow, right?
Yep.
Okay, I will do that.
3. Yeah, he
Boom.
can't beat that.
Right between the eyes.
Got him. One bites the dust.
He nods towards the rest of the heroes as if to say, "Cleared the way for you, gentlemen."
All right. Wizard.
I will search the room for treasure.
Okay. Just letting you know that the treasure deck is stocked with all the new cards, so it should be interesting. So searching for treasure, or hold on, I'm wrong. It's not. It's a special treasure.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, who is searching?
A Cogpox.
Wizard. Okay. You find in the bookcase two potions of healing, and they restore 4 body points each. So you should now have 3 of those.
Yes, so 2 more. I have 3 in all. Correct.
Yep. Now keep in mind the way we're playing it. Each hero can search each room for treasure once. All right. After the wizard, barbarian.
Oh, I got to move.
Oh yeah. Sorry. You can always do your movement.
So there's no monsters on the board now?
There's still a giant wolf in that southern
that's
corridor.
Gimpy wolf. Limped away. 6. Take me to that T joint in the hall, the corridor out there.
There. Okay, revealing what you see. All right, you see a closed door here. Stone wall, of course, at the end. And let's see here. All right, you see 2 orcs.
Oh, well, they had to be right there.
It's like they were waiting for you.
I mean, rip.
Well, I want to give you guys your
Back
money's
to
worth
remote.
as far as, all those tech issues we had earlier.
Are you out of movement, Wizard?
Yes.
Oh, crud. Okay.
I
Well,
was not anticipating this stopping and having the guys right there.
All right.
Yeah.
Barbarian.
11. I'm going to go stand right behind the wizard, and I will attack the one guy that's standing right in his face. Swing. 2 skulls.
Just
Ain't got nothing. You
normal
can't block
force.
that.
Ching, and
That's
a hit.
right.
Got him. Slaying the orc. All right, dwarf. 8 for the dwarf.
Let's go for the other one.
5. Is that where you wanted to be?
Yep,
Right in his gob.
right in front of him. 1 hit.
Orc defends. Nope, he fails. All right.
Good teamwork, guys. Good job. We really
Yep.
saved
Good.
Pox there.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.
All right, that's it for the dwarf. On to the.
All right. I'm gonna try villainous feat here. Okay. The giant wolf lets out a cry, "Ow!" alerting nearby monsters. Two orcs appear here. And one orc appears down here.
Okay, is that an actual role that the wolf has? He can summon up extra beasties, or Is this a house rule or?
I just did it. I said if I roll a skull, I would allow myself to do it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Bonus
All right.
equipment for hero from Wardicon. All right. Thanks, Wardicon.
Doggone is not bound by the rules of trivial men.
A tower shield. Whoa, sweet. Okay, so that's a handheld metal shield, 2 extra combat dice in defense, and you can roll green dice if you're getting hit by projectiles. It reduces your movement by 1 red die. Can't be used by the wizard. For the dwarf.
Yeah, I think the dwarf would rock that.
Aren't you using isn't dwarf using a two-handed weapon though?
He is.
Used with the battle axe.
Yeah, you'd have to stow the battle axe and attack with 1 die. Let's see. The elf. Well, I mean, he said for the dwarf. Okay, so dwarf, you get it. You don't have to. I mean, if you want to give it to someone else later, that's up to you.
Alright, can I strap it to my back and just get the defense on being attacked in the back?
Yeah, but there's no facing rules in the game.
Alright, then only if I have 2 enemies on either side of me. I guess it's even more restrictive of a bonus, but it's a little something.
Just have to make sure never to flank you. Okay, so when you're flanked,
I get the defense against the second guy that attacks me.
yeah, you get. Well, I'll give you a flanked. When you're flanked, I'll give you 1 extra defend die against each one, I guess.
Okay. Just split it. 1 green die to each one?
Green die is only for projectiles.
Oh, okay, projectiles. Okay.
So it's not how I designed it, but I mean, well, I guess we'll make do for now until such time as you have a one-handed or you give it to someone else.
Okay.
All right. So these monsters were summoned, but they don't necessarily get to attack yet. So back to Hero's turn. Elf.
Yeah, sorry, I had to take a quick bathroom break. Alright, elf moves. Nope, not that one.
We had to go to the little elves room.
Alright, 7. Move that elf up and open that door.
5.
Kicks down the door.
Okay, so the yellow room, the amber room is revealed. Oh, nice. Okay, inside the room you see an elite orc. There.
Mm.
Normal orc. And a couple goblins.
Okay. Alpha's gonna post here. Well, wait. Hold on. How much? How much movement do I have left? Like 1 or 2 or 3? I couldn't quite count before. Sorry.
3, 4, 5, 6. You've used 6. You've got 1 more.
Okay.
Oh, what am I saying? No,
Can I
you've got.
The
Hold on. The elf still has his celerity or elven speed potion, so technically you didn't need to roll. You actually can move 12. So yeah, you'd have
Okay.
6 more. You could move, and you get 2 attacks.
Okay.
You
Okay,
could attack
then-
each one.
With my remaining. Yep. With my remaining 6, Sorry, does he have a weapon that allows him to roll 4, or does he only have, or is 3 his best?
You've got a Warhammer, that's 4.
Okay, but if I attack, then that's it from my turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a.
So
he's
then
not a monk,
let me
so he
just
can't
move 2 more.
move, attack, move.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just move 2 more steps in there,
2 steps in, okay.
and yep. And then I'm gonna take a swing at both of them goblins on either side of me. So.
Okay,
All
let
right,
me
so
just.
first one on the left.
The ones on the
Oh.
left are goblins. The ones on the right are orcs, and the top one is an
Okay.
elite orc. Does that change your?
No,
strategy?
I'll
So you're attacking an orc
still
and a
gonna do
goblin.
this. Okay,
Okay, so
that's right.
orc first. Okay, you rolled 4. 2 skulls.
Yeah.
Okay. Got him. Smashed him. And now goblin. Roll your 4. Yeah, 2 skulls. You got him. Kapow!
Oh, pow. All right.
Yeah, the Elven Potion of Speed is pretty awesome. It runs out if you take 1 body point of damage, though.
Oh, wow. Okay, interesting.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yeah, in the remake, they call it Celerity, but it was just Potion of Speed. Different than the other Potion of Speed that just doubles movement. Gives you 12 movement per turn, so you don't roll, and you get 2 attacks. Yep, so excellent. Okay, Wizard.
Okay, now that I've been saved, I'm going to move 2 squares to my left, and then I'm going to hit the elite. Does that work?
Yes. Alright, 2 black dice.
Kapish!
1 skull, okay.
Biscuits.
Cha-ching! No damage.
There's the foul demon.
Alright, Barbarian.
All right. Barbarian will perks up at the side of things to slay and will
6.
run hastily into the room as far as he'll stand just north of the elf.
Alright.
The orc made eye contact with him upon entry, which prompts him to immediately swing at him. Once a measly swing.
1 skull there.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, got him.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they still only have 1 body point, so they go up pretty good. All right, dwarf. Jacer got a 7 for the dwarf.
Yep. Just put me next to the elf, and I'll try to hack at that goblin.
All right, attacking the goblin. Yeah,
3 skulls.
got him.
Goblin pig.
All right, well done, heroes.
All right, now there's a
Spawn.
horde of monsters.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on the orcs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Giant wolf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, sorry, you didn't see all that, did you? Okay, so the orcs made it into the fireplace room. Giant wolf continues, and then other orc bringing up the rear. All right, heroes, starting with the elf.
Nowhere to go but forward. 5, the elf will move up and open the door.
Okay, opening the door to the green room.
He just, I guess he didn't need to roll.
No,
I guess he didn't need to roll because I still have the elven
Yeah,
speed.
I gotta remind
Alright.
myself too. Okay, so in the room, just excellent.
Mm.
So we got an orc here. We've got an elite orc here. We've got a goblin here. And we've got an elite goblin here. Okay,
Okay.
so elite orc, elite goblin.
Okay, so I still have 7 the elf still has 7 movement left. So what he's gonna do? 3 south, or I don't know how many he has. He has plenty to go where I'm going. Okay, then move him over left 1, west 1. Basically, I just want to go in that little. I want to move just down below where the elf is now. That's where I want to go. He has enough movement.
Right here.
Yes.
So he can flank as many monsters as he can. I get it.
Yeah, because since he's still doing his roid rage. All right. So he will swing with this 2 attacks. He will swing first at the elite orc. 2 skulls.
Okay. Defends with blue dice. You got him.
Bashed his brains out. All over. Cobbled. Okay, and then with momentum still going, he will follow through with his swing at the other orc. He lost a little bit of momentum, but that's okay. That's all he needs.
All right. Ching! York survived.
Hershey's.
Thanks, Verg. Subscribed for 4 months. Awesome. He says, "Go get him." Hey, I appreciate that. Hey, I wonder how we're doing on subs. I haven't looked in a while. We've got 14 subscribers. Woohoo! Goal achieved. I was thinking like 14 quests, 14 subscribers. So, I thought we'd reached it before, but then it said 13. But we've definitely got 14 now. So, very cool. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I think they're monthly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. They drop off.
yeah.
Oh,
so
I
yeah,
see.
so
Yeah.
that's right.
Sometimes people buy like multiple monsters. Papa Bear's
Right, or
subscribed.
or they gift one out,
Oh, you
and
guys
then
are
it
too
runs
kind.
out.
Thank you. Hey, if you've got Amazon Gaming already,
Yeah, I had
well,
a free. Yeah,
15. Oh,
it's been
man.
sitting there a while apparently.
So next time you're lurking, you're going to get a multiplier for your gold. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so the elf did his thing. Now the wizard.
Alpha the Wizard. Or am I still in the room hallway north of that?
Yeah, still in the hallway.
I am going to roll.
Yep. 12.
Ah, yes. Oh,
Box
very
card.
powerful.
Can't let the elf show you up.
I'm going to go right down into the yellow room, 1 square north of the doorway there.
1 square north of the door.
And that bloody splotch on the ground.
4. Oh, here.
One
Sorry.
square south. No,
Okay.
sorry, south.
Yeah. I was mesmerized by the animated rain on your avatar there. Okay.
Doomsaying rain.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Okay.
attack that.
Attacking the
That work.
goblin.
May the pox rain upon him. Ah! Fail.
Missed. You forgot to
That's what I get for taunting him.
use the chalk square on the stick.
Curse you, Ribby!
Scratch. But no, don't curse him too hard, because he's in charge.
I
of
will
magic.
mildly shake my fist and look up. Scoff at the remarkable rims.
Yeah. Righteous. Ridiculous. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Barbarian?
Yes.
Oh, crud.
4. Skip leg day, bro.
He's got working on that build. My problem is celerity, whatever. Let's see. I don't have anything to let me move for. I don't have any potions of speed or anything, do I?
Just double checking here. Nope. No speed enhancing potions.
And I suppose that
You're a little
as an uncommon feat, I can't drink the potion of strength and channel that into my meaty quads.
Interesting. Sure. Go ahead. Do your now. Yeah, I'll let you change those 2 attack dice into 2 squares of movement. So you'll get 6 instead of 4. If you accept, go ahead and roll your 1 die. If it's a skull, it works. If not, you've used up the potion.
Okay.
In the normal way. Okay, you failed. So you drink the potion, so that just means your next attack has the 2 dice. You don't get the speed bonus.
Okay, well, I guess I will just move south 4.
And just unleash on that unsuspecting goblin.
I'll, yeah, I got a lot of pent up rage from my failure, so I'm gonna
Wait a
chop the
second.
sucker down.
Do you have a weapon you could throw, like a hammer or something?
He's
Or
just
did
got the
you
great
get
sword.
rid of all your thrown
no.
weapons?
He's only got the one.
Nope, all I have is the greatsword.
Just Molly the Murderous.
Okay.
Molly don't like to be thrown.
So I think that's a total of 4 skulls on that poor goblin.
Yeah. Yep. Well, you'd roll the 2 extra dice, but I mean, you got him regardless. There's no way he can only defend against 1 anyway. It's like a guard in a Chuck Norris movie. Why did he?
Yeah.
Why did he get out of bed and clock in today? Bad idea. It's hapless. Yeah, I've been watching some Chuck Norris movies lately. They're just completely over the top. It's like you don't care about the plot or the characterization. You just want to see old Chuck like take out some poor sap. Yeah. All right.
I used to watch.
6.
The only thing of Chuck Norris I've seen was Walker, Texas Ranger when I was younger. But if you come across any movies that
Yeah.
you would, recommend to your friend, feel free to
Yeah, I actually haven't
Post
seen.
it.
I've
Sold
never
movies.
seen Walker Texas Ranger. I know that like Conan O'Brien would always like joke about that show, but I never actually watched it. Yeah, I saw Lone Wolf McQuaid recently and the Missing in Action movies. I'm trying to think. Oh, well, it wasn't a starring role, but he was in the Bruce Lee movie where they have the famous
right.
fight. Is it the Game of Death, or is it Enter the Dragon? I keep forgetting which is which.
I think that will Enter the Dragon, but
Yeah, Enter the Dragon. I mean, it's there isn't much plot, but it's got some good fights in it. So if you appreciate the artistry of those performers, yeah. Yep.
actually, Way of the Dragon. Sorry,
Way of the Dragon.
had to look it up.
Interesting. Okay.
The 6 for movement.
6. Okay. So the dwarf.
I guess right above the elite one.
Oh, Jace, would you please go save the elf from getting hit so that we can keep the? Because it's really nice to have the 12 the 2 attacks each turn. If you could prevent that elf from
where's
getting
the elf?
crumped by the orc that he's down there. You just gotta move south instead of. You could
Yeah, but
stand
the
to
other one can still move to get you anyway.
4, 5, 6, 7.
That's true, but he has a
If I take out the
he has
elite
a better
one,
chance of
it's-
defending against the goblin.
Yeah, regular.
Oh, that's a goblin.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Elite
I want to go after the.
Elite
Yeah, let me go
goblin,
after the orc
regular
then.
Okay. Yeah, it's like 2 black
Yeah,
dice
sorry.
and 3 regular. 1, 2, 3,
All right, yeah,
4,
all right.
5, 6. You want to be here, or where do you want to be?
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's fine. I want to be able to attack the orc. Yeah, no, I thought they were both orcs.
Yeah, it's a
The
little,
elite
little
folk
hard to
makes
see.
them look so much bigger.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if this were the app, they'd just have a little purple ring around them, and if it were some other type of game, maybe they had like a little green chevron or something. 2 skulls.
2. You need your max defense.
Ching and a hit.
Almost.
Got him. Okay. Still an elite goblin in the room. My turn?
Yep.
My
Hey,
turn.
I can't do nothing about the elite goblin.
Alright. Troops are coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, I can't stand in the doorway like that. So, okay, so the giant wolf just comes right up to the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the room. Elite Goblin. It's obviously going to try to shut down the elf. 1, 2, 3. One skull. Elf.
Can I use the parry or the feint to try to like redirect it or cancel it?
Feint just lets you re-roll. It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
And what about the other one? Oh, the parry lets me attack him, but that's only if he was attacking me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the skills are non-transferable. Otherwise, yeah, you could just be like, "Oh, here, catch."
Well, only because he was next to me, if I could help parry or like I said, or the
like the
feint
knight's
or
ability.
whatever.
See, you're so used to playing as the knight. That is something he could do, but in this case, nah.
Right.
All right, Elf. So he defends with 6. Do we lose him? What happened?
I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we got you. Okay, Papa Bear.
Okay.
Yeah, Glasgow was in there for a
Just
second, and then you came back. Or maybe
Okay,
my
do
Discord
y'all-
just thinks- Yeah. So you're defending now.
Does the elf have any special skills he can use?
So he just has his spells, which he can't use on monster's turn. Fire resistance, magic resistance, charisma, restoration, resilience. Oh, yes, he has a potion of resilience. He could use that for 2 extra defend dice. So he'd defend with.
You know,
Or no, that's the barbarian. Excuse me.
I'm already defending
I'm
with.
looking at the barbarian. Sorry. No. You have a
That's fine.
superior restoration, Wolfsbane, airwalk, vision, fire resistance, healing, magical aptitude, magic resistance, antidote. Yeah, you don't have any special, so it's just 6. Just
Okay.
6. I mean, it's 1 skull. If you can't defend against that, I mean.
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about my odds here. I just really didn't want to lose clarity, but here we go.
Oh, the tension, the dice, the dice.
Hey, I will not be visiting Cockpox in Nevada anytime soon.
Oh man, 6
Oh, my
skulls.
goodness.
Too bad that wasn't an attack.
Jeez Louise.
It happens. Okay,
Hey,
so
can we crush Ribby for real now?
Ribby, these guys don't appreciate all the hard work you do, but I still appreciate you. Of course I would.
The gods of. Yeah, I curse the gods of
the fickle gods of fate.
ANG. Alright.
Trusted. Yep. All
Well,
right.
the 3 body points.
Yep. Yep, down to 3. I'll update the screen here. I was gonna say I don't get to update very often.
I know
Glasgow.
we were charged through all these rooms. It's one stupid goblin caused us to lose our momentum.
Kill him originally. Thought he
Alright.
was bigger than he looked, but I know.
All right. Well, as it turns out, Elf, it is your turn now.
Okay. Let's turn those skulls into skulls. With 4.
Yeah, if you're using the Warhammer, it's 4.
That works. Works. Okay.
2 skulls. Okay.
Full of malice fight for
Yeah, there's.
causing me to lose my celerity.
Got him. The elite goblin has
Alright.
been slain. Alright, that's the end of those monsters, but there are other monsters on their way.
Yeah. I guess I'm. Do y'all feel like
One of those striking
there's
distance.
probably a secret door in here, huh? Because I think the elf is going to be done, because I suspect there's probably a secret door in here. So elf is going to stay put. Hello?
Well,
Did we lose Kurgan again? Oh,
Nope.
okay.
no, you didn't. I mean,
Okay.
you were asking me a question. What am I supposed to say? There may or may not be a secret door.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No,
Speculate.
it wasn't a question. I'm stating my intentions
Ah,
out loud. So it's elf is done.
yeah, coordinate, strategery. Wardicon says
Feed your eyes.
gobbling up those body points. Haha.
that would be an appropriate time for the rim shot soundboard. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Wizard. Now that one of those orcs is within striking distance of you, if he moves his full 8, so just letting you know.
Okay. I'm going to search. Has this room been searched for secret doors?
No.
Okay. And what's the room below me look like? I can't see what's done.
Interesting.
That end room down there.
As far as you can tell.
I'm gonna go in that room and search for secret doors.
Okay, so you're going to the green room.
I'll go one square left of the barbarian.
And search for secret doors. No secret doors detected.
Biscuits. That's it.
Okay. Well, if it's Barbarian's turn, he will go ahead and roll. 12. 9. Okay, could you pull back? Let me see how much spaces between the Barbarian and the incoming green tide there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have enough. Can you run the Barbarian up to the orc who's just come out of the doorway? And prioritizing murder above all else, he swings his sword. 3 skulls.
I'm not sure why I rolled 3, but anyway, you got him.
Nice. Yeah, it sure sucks when you try to defend and you roll nothing but skulls. How does it feel?
Feels good, man. All right. Dwarf.
So, have we
Point of movement.
have we exhausted all the routes? Like, when we first stepped into the series of rooms, was there did we just not go into the southern hallway? Is that what we missed here?
You didn't go into the southern hallway, and there's several rooms you didn't search for secret doors, so...
Okay.
Yeah, and there's the center room that we saw the door but never entered.
True.
That the wolf was guarding before all these monsters showed up and gave him some pets.
Gotcha.
Still haven't found the attendants yet. Alright. So what's the wizard up to?
You mean
It
the
is-
dwarf? I rolled 9 for movement,
Whoops.
but I can't see how far 9 gets me.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, 3 to get me out of there. And then 4 gets me out of the yellow room.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you could make it as far as the hallway. Like up
I
here.
guess put me in the doorway of the yellow room.
Southern or
and-
northern?
The northern one, so I'm closer to the barbarian, and I'll search that room for secret doors.
No secret doors detected.
Okay.
Alright. My turn. Let's see.
Yes, it.
Orc attacks the barbarian. Three skulls. Cha-ching, and one hit.
Okay, lost a body point. Alright. 8 body points.
Which is his old total.
Mm-hmm.
He's so beefed up now. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seven. Gonna block the door, and then the wolf comes in. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5. I'll just let you know, these large monsters, they are able to attack diagonally. That's in the rules, basic rules for these quests.
If a monster takes up more than one square, they always attack diagonally.
They can attack diagonally, yes. So in other words,
Okay,
it's not just
cool.
the
Did not-
adjacent squares, they can also, they can attack all the squares surrounding them, basically, at close range.
Gotcha.
Okay. Elf.
Oh, shit, sorry. Alright. Elf with his less than 12 movement.
Yes.
5. Okay, just just march him straight through, I guess, and I'll search for treasure.
Okay, so he's searching the yellow room for treasure.
That's right.
Now we can get the jumbo treasure deck out. Gem! Tucked into the toe of an old boot, you find a valuable gem. The stone is worth 50 gold coins.
Sweet.
So 50 more. For the elf. So 525. Wizard.
There. Okay. Did anyone search the yellow room for secret doors yet?
Yeah. They both been searched for secret doors.
Biscuits.
Yeah.
Did we search either for treasure?
Dead end.
Well, each hero can search each room for treasure, so...
Right, but if there's special treasure, the first guy probably.
Yeah. There's no special treasure
None of-
here.
Okay.
I've never
I'm
seen a
gonna
quest
roll.
where it says the second hero finds this. Well, I should say that may not be true for newer expansions.
Yeah, I think I remember in Carmine saying something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's so misleading. How would you ever know to do that?
Well, unless you're playing with just one hero. You'd probably think to yourself, well, at least I'll get a card, and then it's like, oh, no, actually, you get something else. Yeah.
I mean, if they worked it in more, like peppered it more throughout the thing,
Yeah.
or suggested, like, hey, if a room has multiple pieces of furniture,
Yeah.
maybe it's likely then that
Yeah.
there's multiple.
Well, if you're
Special.
not playing with a
Some
group of
kinda-
heroes that maximize the searches, I suppose you might want to give them a friendly warning, like, hey, you never know, there could be something.
Okay, I'm going to move maximum 8 squares back out the rooms into the corridor going south as far as I can.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I will search the corridors for treasure.
Okay. Each corridor will allow to be searched for treasure one time. That's my homebrew.
Each corridor, or just the maps, corridors in general, can be searched once.
Well, each segment of corridor, or whatever you want to say.
Okay.
Okay. Gold. A rummage through several items of clothing reveals 20 gold coins.
I'm up to 785.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Barbarian.
He's going to go ahead and swing at the what looks like an orc in front of him.
Sure looks
Hey.
like an orc to me.
4 skulls.
Yeah, he can't contend with that kind of firepower. Got it.
Barbarian's going to stay put because maybe the dwarf wants to rise up and attack the one dude through the door. So Barbarian's done.
Okay. I think I've got a better camera. It seems like you guys are having a little bit of trouble seeing, and I don't want that to be an obstacle to the game.
Alright, I got a 7. Alright, I got enough this time. I can get into some action.
Okay.
And let me attack the orc.
All right. See what you got. Dwarf unleashes 3 skulls.
3.
Yeah, the orc only rolls 2 defense, so you got him. Not bad. All right, my turn.
Alright, yes it is.
All right, the giant wolf moves. Well, he doesn't have to move. He's going to attack the dwarf. And he attacks with 6. Oop. Two skulls. And you're lucky that wasn't a wrestling move for me. And 2 shields. Cha-ching. Okay. Alright. The wolf is going to move back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, Elf's turn.
Was that,
Okay.
hallway there search for secret doors? The one with the block and the dead end?
I don't think it
I
was.
don't know if it's by the elf or the wizard. Okay.
The elf rolled for crap. Yeah, I guess move the elf up 2.
Upgrade a monster. Okay. All right. Suddenly, the giant wolf rears up and howls at the moon. Oh! It's got foam in its mouth, and its eyes are just blazing red. It appears it's become a werewolf. Okay.
Boy, that
Full surprises.
that wolf sure has been dogging us the whole battle.
You might say.
Thank you. Thank you for the courtesy laugh. I appreciate that. Okay, so I rolled a 2 for the elf. Yeah, there we go. The elf will just move north 2, and I don't think there's anything left to do in this room. So
I thought he got rid of the plate mail. What's going on with these rolls?
I know.
Yeah. But
Yeah, that's it for the elf.
moving into the elf expansion, I haven't played it a lot myself, so it's cool seeing people utilizing the new assets. Like the Elven Potion of Speed, I always focus on the double attacks. I wasn't focusing so much on the 12 movement. I mean, that was quite a boon when you had it. Let's rub it in a little bit more. Okay.
Wait a second. Does the elf have any spells that would allow him to beef up anyone? I guess it doesn't matter because he doesn't have line of sight on anyone.
He doesn't at the moment, but he does have Rock Skin.
Okay, but he can't cast it on anyone.
Not from where he's at, according to my understanding.
Okay.
Some would say he
Okay.
could throw it down the hallway, but I don't take that approach with. Like, I'm not saying he can like lean out the hallway and like aim it that way.
Twinkle his fingers
Have to wear
over the door.
An uncommon.
Okay.
feat. But then he'd waste the spell if it didn't hit.
Yeah, we'll just save it for now. That's fine. Elf's done.
Yeah. Thanks, Wardicon. So we got a werewolf now. Okay. Wizard. The alchemical magician. What shall he do?
I am going to. So we haven't continued south yet. It's still like we can go south or north. Is that correct? In the corridor.
Yeah.
I guess I'll try to go south.
All right.
Looks like you guys are trying to stop the wolf as he comes at us. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I'll go south. 11 squares. Or until I get to the corner, I suppose.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Does a corridor ever have a secret door in it, or they're always in rooms like going out to a corridor?
Could be. I don't see why not.
I think I've ever seen that. but-
Yeah, it happens. Like, let's say there was a secret door here, like that opened in one of these rooms. It could be. Okay, so I got to reveal what you see, though. So you see a stone block here, the red room, and a closed door, and that's what you see.
Hmm. And then how many movement squares do I have left?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 more.
I'll move 2 more, and I guess I'll search the hallway for secret or for treasure. I guess.
Treasure? Okay. Maybe
Not a lot of squares to search for traps. I mean, some good stolen traps.
Okay. Maybe those bones have something. Nope, nothing. Despite a thorough search, you find nothing.
Not the nothing card. No. And who's that unhappy troglodyte on the card? Like, that's not a monster. That's not a player. Like, who is that guy?
That's Oswald, the overladen, the guy who carries all your gear for cheap.
Yeah, he is.
Like,
right?
listen, there's nothing there, boss.
Yeah. I mean,
Salty overlating.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta hand it to Gary Chalk and his art.
Funny.
Yeah, Max Dunbar did the newer artwork. So
I want to know what the story behind the art on that card is. I just feel like he
Nothing.
wasn't like drawing a random.
I could be
someone.
wrong, but I almost want to say this is not HeroQuest originally, that it might have been Warhammer Fantasy. Somebody else can correct me on that. I mean, it looks like it fits.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's very comical.
Yeah. I mean, it almost looks like a monkey. Is that even a person?
His family lineage is greatly insulted.
Like a lemur.
His simian ancestors were very proud, though, if you noticed. He's like a lemur. He looks like a monkey. No. It's crazy.
Okay. Well, the barbarian is very excited to kill this werewolf. By the way, what did turning him into a werewolf do for him? Does he gain body points, or what does he gain?
Anybody that gets damaged by one of his attacks will be infected with the werewolf curse.
With lupinus? Okay. Well, good thing we have a master of the arcane arts with us to heal us, should we... Alright, barbarian rolls.
I want to let you guys know that there's 2 bonus treasure searches that have been cashed in. So a room or a corridor that previously been searched can be searched again, and it's a safe search if you decide to use it. Any hero can use it. Thank you, Wordicon. Alright, so sorry, what was the hero gonna do?
Barbarian, he rolled a 10. He's gonna run... I can't see it. I assume he's got enough movement to... Yeah, he's gonna run up to that, to the wolf.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And he will swing. Because he's excited to kill this guy who's been with us this whole game. 2 skulls. Now, I can roll a potion of battle and re-roll some. I can drink a potion of battle and re-roll, right?
Yeah, but you'll have to accept the second outcome, even if it's worse than the first one, if you do that.
Is that I roll all 4 of them, or do I only re-roll 2?
You re-roll the whole thing.
I thought it was re-roll 2.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
So, drinking the potion of battle, and you're going to re-roll.
50-50. Nope. Alright, re-roll.
Ah.
3
skulls. It is better.
skulls. That's right, baby.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright. On my 3. Got him.
Finally. Hey, play dead.
You look closely at Molly, your great sword, and you realize that it does seem to have some silver etched into the blade. Interesting.
Oh yeah. How about that?
Never noticed that before. Okay. So you've slain the beast. Alright, dwarf.
So now there's no monsters, right?
No monsters on the board.
Can I run to the west?
West, young man. Okay.
And stop in that fireplace room right before the door to the corridor and search that room for secret doors?
Okay. Searching the fireplace room for secret doors, and no secret doors are found.
Can I use a bonus search for the treasure?
Okay. So use one of the bonus searches. You get a safe treasure search, and that was originally contributed by Verg actually 6 days ago. So thank you, Verg.
Excellent.
Yeah, I try to save them for when they're usable. I just got to keep track of like which one is in which stream. Wandering monster. Ah, just kidding. We just ignore that. Okay. Potion of healing, 1d6. In a bundle of rags, you find a small bottle of bluish liquid. You can drink this potion at any time, restoring the number of body points equal to the roll of one red die.
I guess that's it for the dwarf.
Okay. Still one bonus treasure search remaining. Alright, no monsters, so I get to draw a Zargon card. Okay, lost loot. Our old friend is back. So I get to pick a hero at random, and he loses 50 gold. 3. Okay, so the barbarian loses 50 gold. Suddenly you spot a hole in your pocket.
Dang it.
So you're down to 615.
Yep.
Elf.
Go ahead and cash in on that bonus search here
Yes.
in the amber room. Do it.
Alright, so safe search. I'll skip that hazard, it didn't really happen. Gem! Tucked in the toe of another old boot, you find a small gem. This time it's worth 35 gold coins. 35 gold coins. 35
Sweet. Bring the elf up to 560.
Yep.
Okay.
560.
Since there's no monsters on the board, that's the he gets to move full 12, right?
Yes.
All right, he's gonna run down to the wizard as far as he can go.
11, 12. Okay, so he made it to the corner.
All right.
Put this thing in the way.
Does he have any actions left, or does did that bonus treasure search, does that count as an action?
I guess I have counted it as an action.
Because the
unless you were
dwarf,
also searching for treasure.
because the dwarf last turn I think he ended up using, he did something and then he used a bonus treasure, so I wasn't sure if y'all counted your extra things.
Yeah,
as an
I
action.
did.
I guess it's a bonus.
I did. I searched for secret doors, and then I did search for the bonus search.
Yeah, I guess I've treated it as because I originally envisioned like you could search for treasure. I didn't like what I found. Oh, I'll just do another bonus search. Like you could do 2 actions in one turn. So yeah, I'll allow it. Go ahead, you can do another action
Okay.
if you want.
Has this hallway already been searched for?
Treasure only.
Where the wizard is it already searched for secret doors?
Nope.
Oh, treasure only. Okay. All right, sure. We'll search this hallway for treasure.
No, it's to use the bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is Wardecon's bonus treasure search. Check that one off. Alright, so that's all the backlog. Okay, so we'll draw the card, see what you get. Potion of Strength. Find a small purple flask. You can drink
Nice.
this strange-smelling liquid at any time, enabling you to roll 2 extra combat dice the next time you attack. Potion of Strength
Cool.
for the elf. All right, wizard. Okay, so you're just gonna run straight to the door.
I'm gonna run straight to the door in the trapless hallway.
And you've fallen into a pit trap.
No.
If only we could have foreseen it.
Okay, you've lost 1 body point and your turn is over.
Oh no!
Down to 3.
I can't search that pit for treasure.
Well,
Very
on
roomy.
your next turn.
You actually can.
Just
I know.
not-
I just thought that was a ridiculous rule. That
I love
who
it.
would have put treasure in the pit?
Maybe the last guy that fell in.
And if you're trying to hide, I mean, maybe, yeah. I mean, maybe there's that. I guess you can say somebody died in the pit.
It's the pirates.
If you don't even have to roll to
Yeah,
get out of
they-
the pit,
They
I mean,
stashed it in. Not a very good hiding place, is what you're trying to say.
yeah, I'm trying to say, if I was going to hide something,
What are
it
you
would be
trying to
something you
say?
don't even have to look for it.
They hid treasure in the pit. It's ridiculous.
Right.
They didn't hide treasure in a pit. The guy that died digging the pit or got killed when he got done had treasure on him.
He died 3
He
years
turned-
ago.
When he died, he turned into coins
His father's watch.
like a Mario enemy.
was left at the bottom of the pit.
Yeah, but wouldn't the
Weird.
guy who resealed the pit, taking the loot out of the pit, I mean, that's his job. Like, go get the stones and the mortar, pave that back up for the next pitfall. Obviously, he's cleaning out the pit.
He
So
was
to me-
incompetent.
It's a ridiculous. I mean, if he's competent enough to make a floor that I can't see is a different tile.
The
He's
best-
going to take that
The
treasure.
best thing though is searching the trap or the pit for treasure and then getting a hazard that's another pit.
Yeah, and get another pit. Yeah.
The best. All right,
It's pits all the way down, guys.
sure is. Sure is.
Um,
All right, barbarian.
well, it's the barbarians. Yeah, he's just gonna take his full 12 all the way down.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Guys, I think we're gonna finish this round and I'm gonna call it good. I mean, I gave us all extra time because of all the system issues. And it's funny because like everything's running great now. It's like, dang it, why wasn't it running
Yeah.
well earlier? Alberg says the treasure deck rewards are mostly just random loose coins and gems. It's like an old couch. Yeah.
We'll all be back, God willing.
Yep. We will. Next Friday is the plan. Well, and if we finish Rise of the Dreadmoon early, I mean, we could start another campaign, or we could just like bleed it over because I know not everybody can make it on Fridays.
What's the Are we feeling that there's supposed to be either at the end of this year, maybe early next year? I thought it was the end of this year. An
Yeah.
announcement coming up, maybe on Telor or
Well,
something.
yeah. So there's PulseCon. Just where today's September 1st. So PulseCon is like I think in 2 weeks, or is it 3 weeks, something like that. So I would not be surprised at all. In fact, I would be surprised if they didn't announce Prophecy of Telor and possibly another one. Like for all we know, they'll just because they know that we know that the stuff
Yeah.
has been leaked out. So they might just say, here's the release schedule for the rest of, the next 6 months. Or they might just be like, we have nothing to say. And then you just see Prophecy of Telor like right behind Doug Hopkins' head, next to Greg Van Ness's shoulder. I mean, it's
I like
possible.
when they had that was Frozen Horror they released in that way.
Yeah.
They kind of snuck that in, but
Yeah.
hopefully
And
there's
Mage of the
another
Mirror.
treasure coming that because we've seen all these expansions. I mean, other than the monk thing.
Yeah, we just
Wanna
haven't
know
seen
what-
what changes they're making, if any.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everybody's wondering what's going to be inside. Because Prophecy of Telor and Spirit Queen's Torment it's just a quest book. So it's like, well, what else is in there? I mean, yeah.
We're hoping the
speculative
Bard,
few
right,
things.
on the Spirit Queen.
Well, yeah.
But
If they include what's called for in the book, then they're both going to have a set of cards. And the Bard figure is definitely going to be in Spirit Queen because he's explicitly incorporated into the quest rules, which is more than we can say for any of the other new heroes that have been created.
Yeah.
But what else?
Well, I'm excited.
Fancy dice.
Yeah.
You know, mythic stretch goals. You know, repackaged into retail. What else?
I'm crossing my fingers for. Well, sorry, I'm going on the Cogpox sub-brand cast here. I'm doing another.
It'll be something we haven't anticipated, like a dice catapult, or I don't know.
Well, I love the new furniture. I just want more meaning for it.
A white
You know,
white
what-
glove that you're supposed to wear to like handle your pieces like better.
I would like that.
You know, a set of sleeves to put your cards in. I mean, it could be anything, right? There's no rule
Everyone
that says it has to
hopes
be
for-
something we've seen before.
We like more models. We like more miniatures.
Yeah.
We like more furniture.
Well, if they're using the same size box, because I mean, in those early pictures, those early teaser shots, which were from Avalon Hill,
Iridescent. Yeah.
they showed the semi holographic cover to the box, and the box was the same size as like Keller's Keep: Return of the Witch Lord, which is a lot of room
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
just a few cards, a couple doors, and a quest book. I mean,
Generally, you would get a few miniatures and some tiles.
they could
That's
put
what I'm
16 miniatures in there if they wanted. You know, they could put in some fancy dice easily. So yeah, definitely. So yeah, we'll see. So PulseCon, I guess, yeah, I was thinking PulseCon was something you could actually buy tickets for, but apparently it's just a Hasbro event, whoever they bring, and then the rest of us just watch it online. So they'll be talking a lot of G.I. Joe and Transformers and Power Rangers and Marvel, and then and some HeroQuest maybe in there somewhere.
Yeah, I want HeroQuest to move up those ranks over the years. I just feel like
Yeah.
it's a possibility to.
And I'm not thinking. See, it would be interesting, but I think since Renegade Studios is doing HeroScape, I guess we wouldn't hear anything about it. Like they wouldn't say, "Oh, and
Maybe they'll have a video or
somebody
quick,
from." Yeah. Elberg says it's Hasbro's pre-order show. Well, fair enough. Yeah, they do a lot of advertising for whatever their HasLab products are. I remember them talking about like the Ghost Rider figures that didn't meet the goal and various things like that.
the company doesn't have a marketing.
Yeah. So it's all kinds of stuff. So it's like going to be 99% other stuff, and then those of us who are only watching it for HeroQuest are going to be like keeping our eyes peeled. But yeah, they live stream it and then it's just on YouTube. Okay,
You have a little watch party for that.
we could do that. I'm trying to think. I think it falls on one of our stream days. Anybody recall the actual date?
I don't. I just knew it was coming up this quarter.
I mean, I probably got an email telling me it was. Hasbro Pulse. PulseCon. Oh, September 22nd. Thank you. Yeah, September 22nd is a Friday, so yeah, we could do a watch party, depending on what time it is.
That
At. I mean, I hate to miss the stream to do it, but I mean, we could have it on the background and go, wait, hold on.
Yep.
They're showing.
Because
the
really,
monk.
we just
They're
want the
showing monk.
HeroQuest bit. They're going to do a lot of other junk, you know.
They're showing the monk. He's got a removable belt that you can paint black if you want. What?
Yeah.
What? Like, you know,
I love how
don't
we're
know.
all analyzing the woman monk, she has a staff, but the male monk, he has a sword, but
Right,
neither of them want to use it.
That's right.
And we're trying to talk about it.
Yeah. The staff is just for like walking, and the sword is for like cutting rope, you know. Yeah. Okay, let's finish up our round.
And sandwiches.
And especially sandwiches, yes. Hero sandwiches. Ah.
Good idea.
Get that soundboard going. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Enough of that. I'm gonna abuse my own soundboard. Okay. So the wizard fell in the pit. The wizard fell in the pit. And what's next?
I lost 1 hit point to it.
Lost 1 hit point. He was wounded.
Wait, I only had 1 hit point. Oh wait, that's from last mission.
Yeah, you healed since then. Okay, Barbarian.
So the Barbarian just moved 12 to go down there below, so I believe it is the Dwarf's turn.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, Dwarf.
Barbarian will go twice if you want him to, though.
No. We're just about done here anyway. And thanks, guys. Yeah, it says we're dropping like 0.1% frames, which compared to what it was doing before, this is a huge improvement. And it's stable. I used to wonder if maybe it was just like this time of day just happens to be like people are just mega streaming, on a Friday afternoon? I don't know. Everybody's ordering pizza online and it gums up the works. I don't understand. Okay, Dwarf. You can move your full 12 if you want. Just got to decide. All you have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. Elberg says PulseCon starts at 11 a.m. Eastern time. So it may be over by the time we start. So, okay, fair enough. So we'll probably just, at the start of the stream, go, oh yeah, what did you think of the fact that they didn't, reveal anything at PulseCon? That really sucks. And then we'll play the game, or whatever. Or we're like, wow, I can't believe there's 15 ogres in the new box. Like that's amazing. Whatever it happens.
Don't you YouTube anytime? Don't you YouTubers? Don't you just like post a selfie of like yourself making a surprised face and then like red circles all over, your background in the thumbnail?
Yeah, that's what you do.
10 things you missed at the PulseCon.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. 15 things that you got wrong about the PulseCon video, and it shows like it'll show like
about
a picture of Chris Cox with like cartoon tears like coming down. Yeah. It's like
everything you know about HeroQuest is about to change.
Yeah. And you'll never guess what happened next. And then this happened. It's like, okay, all the clickbait cliches in one. It's like looped back from like being dishonest and annoying to like fun and awesome in like an edgy kind of way to looped back to being annoying again. Elberg says it's a one-day event this year and not like previous where was more info on Saturday. Oh yeah, I forgot about that fact that it was a 2-day thing. Okay, good info there, Berg. The promo video has HeroQuest showcased in it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, see, it shows what I know. Like, I didn't even watch the video. Like, I was just like, oh, PulseCon, yeah, who cares? I don't know why I wasn't so unexcited about it, but yeah, it is important. They could show as much or as little as they want, and we have no idea. So I'm sure people will be reporting on it. We'll probably just take a little bit of time to talk about, acknowledge whatever it was, whatever bombshell news thing they dropped on us. And the companion app was updated, but it was just updated with some bug fixes. They haven't added some things yet, but we have seen, actually, people have shown me that the data is in there of Rogar's Hall. We don't know why it's not enabled yet, but it appears that they intend to put it in there. So Rogar's Hall may be appearing at one point, which I think is cool. I think it deserves to be in there. I gave it a second look on the Rantcast, and I basically said, yeah, it's worthless as a first quest for like noobs, but as a challenge, it's fine. I'd like to do it on the stream one of these times.
Is the premise, hey, pick which starter quest do you want? Do you want to do the veteran, or do you want to do the whatever it was? Not the maze. What's the other one?
The maze, the trial, new beginnings, and I guess Rogar's Hall. Rogar's Hall to me is like you came back to playing the game after 30 years. You dusted off your old character sheet with your maxed out guy that's already beaten Keller's Keep and Return of the Witch Lord, and you throw him in there to see if he can do it. And if you get absolutely massacred, it doesn't matter. It's just like keeping you humble, and then you just go on to the next quest.
But is it intended for you to have gear to start Rogar's Hall?
It doesn't say, but
it's rough.
My interpretation is the other beginner quests all say like you're on the road to becoming true heroes, you're not yet true heroes,
Right.
you're going to become heroes, blah blah blah. Whereas Rogar's Hall says it's a test of the greatest heroes. So that implies you're already heroes. See what I'm saying?
So, well, the maze was European, right?
Yes.
And then
Competitive.
New Beginnings just came out with the 2021.
Yeah, well,
I feel
yeah, it was after the retail release.
Right,
it
so
could've
is
been
it-
2022?
well. But it's for that edition. I mean, is it?
Yeah, for remake. Yeah, I think Forsaken Tunnels of Zorzel might have been first. Well, it was Rogar's Hall. Forsaken Tunnels was Doug Hopkins, and then
Zorzel comes after
yeah,
before Keller's Keep.
it's supposed to be a Keller's Keep prequel, even though it feels like it should be a Return of the Witch Lord one because it's almost like exclusively undead. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played New Beginnings a couple of times. I haven't played the others. Well, I played Into the Northlands with Dumai Montalto. I was Zargon, and he was the... I'm trying to think. Was he the Barbarian? I think so. It's been a while. We haven't seen Snow Dasher since then. Berg says, it could also be a quest that would be fun to repeat to gauge the hero's powers before and after getting gear. That's true. Well, my thought is, I think you face like 50-something body points worth of monsters, and the trial was like 37. And the trial kills a lot of parties of heroes. So I think it's definitely not a beginner quest, meant to repeatedly testing hero skills. But they say you're supposed to do it one time, and regardless of the outcome, then you move on to the campaign you're starting. So it's not well, none of HeroQuest's quests are like that. We'll keep repeating it until you get it right, because Zargon's supposed to remix the quest each time. So it's not a case of like a video game where you just memorize it. I mean, in the app it never changes, but it's not supposed to be that way. So it's kind of a confusing thing. Like, did he intend it to be an actual first quest that would like teach you humility? Or was it meant to be like you would just grind through it until you got it right? Or
Is there artifacts or anything in that quest, like the solo
yeah, but
quest?
you don't. Yeah, but you don't get to keep them. The only thing you get to keep is the gold if you survive to the end.
That's weird.
You're supposed to find 3 treasure chests, I think it is. I think that's right.
I
I've
mean,
never actually
then
played
it's
it.
clearly some kind of starter quest, but like you said,
It's
probably it is kind of neat
Yeah.
for the bring back.
But I'm
if it's
giving it
that.
like the most charitable reading possible, as opposed to saying, yeah, he made a starter quest and he didn't realize how bad it was. You know what I mean? Like he failed.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been. I mean, it supposedly it all started because he saw the mentor figure and he's like, oh, I want to do a quest where mentor just kind of hangs out and like heals the heroes instead of, you know, the death save mechanic. Because he has the 3 healing potions and it doesn't matter. You die somewhere like by yourself, boom, he just zaps you back to life. Now the problem is it doesn't say anything about rolling the dice, because like maybe you come back with 1 body point. That kind of sucks. You know.
Yeah.
But originally in the promo material they had the 4 body point healing potions. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe some of that stuff wasn't in flux, and so it wasn't his fault. Like he was writing it thinking this is how the direction of the game is going to go, and then it was different, you know. But he redeemed himself with Prophecy of Telor anyway. So I think, but I think for the sake of, if for no other reason than historical preservation, Rogar's Hall ought to be in the app. Because it is harder to find that page. I mean, it's still out there on the internet. It's just you got to really kind of dig for it. So fans know about it, but Hasbro is not like super promoting it.
They need to do a better job than that blog page, and they also need to come up with a format and stick to it, as opposed to like the 5 different file formats you find these various quests. I say make them all PDFs, put them on a page where we can come back regularly checking for news. And here's a little freebie.
Well, the online quests you want to be able to. I mean, you can do them in the app, but you want to be able to like print it out.
Yeah.
And I mean, they
of
printed
course.
out Nightfall at Gen Con, but I mean that made sense because they had people actually demoing the game. So it's like, okay, rather than trying to get cell phone reception or whatever, you've got it in front of you. It's simple. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what is the dwarf going to do anything, or is he done?
He wants to move 12 spaces towards the door to the center room.
Or did I already have him move and search?
The dwarf? No, he's still way back there in the
Okay.
fireplace room.
Okay, so you're in the fireplace, so you want to move 12 to the center. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I got to reveal what he sees. Actually, yes. Okay, so he sees a double stone block down here. He also sees some debris, like, I guess they don't smoke cigarettes, but there's like just junk laying around, like some orcs were just hanging out there. 11. Okay, he can move one more square. Does he want to go to the door?
Yeah.
All right. Is that
And I'll have him search that lower corridor for secret doors.
okay?
No, the vertical one.
Double
Yeah.
corridor. Okay, there's no secret
Yeah.
doors down the double corridor.
Okay.
All right. Now let me just draw my card, and that'll be the end. And then the heroes will start next Friday. All right. I'll just hold that thought. Okay, guys. Thanks for playing. We'll go ahead and edit this together and throw it onto YouTube, XSC3, home of HeroQuest fans on YouTube, which is where we archive all of our HeroQuest fans streams. And that should probably pop up about Monday. I'm going to take the holiday weekend off, so everybody have a happy Labor Day that celebrates, and thanks for playing. Sorry that we won't have the Saturday stream tomorrow, but next Friday and Saturday. Oh yeah, next week. So Thursday, we'll try to do the rant cast with Strange Bus if he's around. If not, we'll probably take some time off unless we got something really cool to talk about. Friday we'll be back doing Mage of the Mirror 2 to 4 p.m. or longer if people want. And then Saturday 6 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll doing Rise of the Dread Moon again. So that's the plan. All right, anybody want to plug anything here at the end? Before we end the stream and do our raid?
PulseCon/Hero Sandwich Buffet Day.
Yeah, give us something good, something to sink our teeth into, please. Yeah. All right, and thank you for the subscriptions. Appreciate it, especially Papa Bear and Verg, who joined recently. Helped us reach our sub goal. We've got 15 now. That's awesome. Yeah,
I gotta bounce, but thanks so much.
Good game.
Y'all have a good one.
Good game.
Bye.
All right, take care. I'm gonna say Al Funko. Oh, he's doing Starfield, so he's doing this new game. Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to check
the
that
game
out.
everybody's talking about. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thanks everybody. Catch you next time on HeroQuest Fans.